Diary of a Coach, episode 11. Diary of a Coach, episode 11. Be an octopus. The strength of coaching is two things: your ability to ask the right questions and your ability to use tools. Your ability to ask the right questions in the right context and get the right results, and using those questions and the answers you get from them to be able to use the kind of tools that can help your coachee get results. These are your two assets as a good coach. So, what that means is, for you to be able to understand how to coach people, you must invest in a lot of learning about how to ask questions. You must invest in different schemes and different learning organizations, different methodologies, different templates, different regulations, different fields. You need to learn as much as you can, because your ability, you are like a warehouse of tools. A good coach is a warehouse of tools. A good coach is somebody who is an embodiment of tools. What is a tool? A tool is any document or any template or any methodology or any formula or any knowledge that can facilitate, resolving problems. Any template or knowledge or formula that someone can sit down and adapt for their own unique situations, that is a tool. So a tool is not any rigid document. It's not something that is fixed. It is something that can be adapted, something that can be utilized. That is a tool. So a good coach must be able to learn so much from so many angles to be able to use a good tool for his sessions. You need to also remember that your clients may be coming from vast angles of endeavor, many sources of endeavor. You may have clients that come from medicine. You may have clients that come from real estate. You may have clients that are even home-based. You may have clients that are undergraduates. You may have clients that are teenagers. You may have clients that are builders, that are market women. Different places. You can't determine the source of your clients. You can't determine who a coachee would be. You can't determine the qualification and the extent of learning. You can't determine the extent of exposure or non-exposure of your coachee. So what you can only guarantee is the resourcefulness that you must have. So a typical example, a good coach should be able to ask themselves, if I meet a person who cannot speak English, how will I do my work? If I meet a person who cannot write, how will I do my work? If I meet a person who cannot comprehend my level of words and because people tell me, for instance, that my words are very high-ended, so I need to break it down. That's also feedback for me. If I meet someone whose level of comprehension is lower than my level of communication, what will I do? If I meet someone who is unable to understand the points I'm trying to make, what am I going to do? So these are thoughts you should have in your head, and you should be able to find tools and explanations. So a typical example, let's assume that you're a coach. You don't understand Yoruba, or you don't understand Igbo, and you don't understand Hausa, any of these languages, and you have a client who only understands that language. How would you communicate with this person outside the possibilities of getting an interpreter? What are preliminary tools you would use to converse with them? That's one of the realities you must remember. So a good coach would think of what is common in that language and take them from the known to the unknown. So your ability to adapt tools which will take people from the known to the unknown is a great asset. Your ability to ask questions that helps you to know what they know, so that you take them from what they know to what they don't know, is a major asset. So don't be caught up assuming that everybody would understand you everybody will understand your methods. Everybody will understand your tools. Everybody will understand how you are doing it. It's not possible. There will be a time in your practice as you grow that you'll be meeting people who don't understand what coaching is all about. And you have to now dig into their own philosophies, their own known terrains, their own body of knowledge, their own experiences, their own backgrounds. And from that point, take them to where you want them to go with your own tools. Is a major asset. So let me wrap up by saying there are two things you cannot compromise on. One, learn how to ask questions. There are volumes of materials on the internet that can teach you how to ask good questions. There are good, effective questions that can help people with solutions. Learn how to ask questions. Then number two, be resourceful with tools. Learn so much about language, learn so much about beliefs, learn so much about professions, learn so much about tribes, learn so much about behavior, learn so much about ethnicity, learn so much about cultures, learn as much as you can in so many ways. It will come handy one day. You'll be shocked. You need to know so many things. You can't know everything, but a good coach knows so many things. You must be a reader. You must be a listener. You must be curious. You must be voracious. You must be enthusiastic. You must be willing to develop your mind. Don't just focus on reading. Don't be reading coaching books alone. Read about language, read about culture, read about entertainment, read about drama, read about war, read about times past, read about so many things. Watch movies, listen to music. These things open your mind and you're able to learn so much that you can bring to bear when you need to use it. Imagine that you are coaching a teenager. You can use music, you can use celebrity. These are the language they understand. And they will listen to you and you will take them from what they know to what you want them to know. Major assets. When I was going to 100 level in the university, my father told me something. He said, don't go and graduate just as a computer scientist. Go and learn to be vast. Today, I pass on this message to you. Don't learn to just be a coach. Learn to be vast. Be an octopus. If this video has made any sense to you, please do me a favor. Kindly share it. I'd love for you to share this video. Please share this video. It's good to see my people online. Idenyi, good to see you. Welcome. Bashirat, good to see you. Akinwumi Akinola, good to see you. Michelle Eze, good to see you. Aolowo Ogunwa, good to see you. Deme, good to see you. Thank you for watching this video. Please share it. I love you. Have a beautiful day. God bless you.